Here we are in, oh, excuse me, sir, ma'am, what's going on here? Can we ask you, how are you doing here at TCXpo? What's your role here in TCXpo?
His name is Maverick. I don't know if he's...
Nothing. Let me see if I get something right here. How are you doing? What is your role here at TCXpo? Yeah, just don't get hit. This is the important thing. Divi from Area X.O. Thank you so much for stopping by. You got these guys here. What's going on here?
Hi. Thank you for having this particular coverage at Area X.O and welcome to our site.
But they didn't talk to me though. They're a little shy, I guess, right?
That's right. We call them vulnerable road users, and for a reason perhaps. Okay. So the idea is that we are able to mimic use cases where we involve pedestrian safety.
Okay.
And yeah.
I get it. So you move them in and out, and then you've got an autonomous vehicle.
I've got an autonomous vehicle right behind you. And the idea is that can the vehicle stop in time and avoid a collision with a vulnerable road user?
Yes. Okay, that is very important.
That is very important. And how do we leverage technology to make roads safer for all the pedestrian and all the road users?
So, Divi, that would, really explain why they were just a little bit shy and didn't talk to me. I get it here. So how do you move them on this track, right? Do you want to get a shot of that? Like, can you do that? Just nice and slow? Look at this. Okay, go ahead. Oh, look at that. You can pick up the speed, right, and then you can go backward, and then it's all right in an effort to mimic, roadway with people walking on the road, on the street, on the sidewalk, and making sure that the autonomous vehicle picks up that information and goes, whoa, let me stop. That's a person coming by. Okay, so Divi, we got to talk about now the autonomous vehicle and what you've got here.
Will do. So what we have. So what we have here is a vehicle platform.
Okay.
We have collaborated with different industry partners. Okay. Autonomous Stuff, Hexagon is one name that comes to mind. Off-the-shelf vehicle that we picked up from the Lexus dealership, and we retrofitted it into an autonomous vehicles, which companies can then leverage to test and evaluate their technologies. So if a company has a sensor technology, they can mount it on some of these railings over here.
And see how effective it is.
It is.
Okay, so you've got this here, and this is you mounted this detector on this railing.
That's correct. So the rail is intended for mounting external sensor devices. If a company is developing a sensor, they can mount it over here, connect it to the computer in the back, and collect data.
Okay. And then I know folks are looking at this souped up Lexus and going, okay, so now we know what this railing is all about. You've got this sensor mounted here. But what's happening on top?
So on top, we have the wide array of sensors that are helping the vehicle run in an autonomous fashion. Okay. So in the front, you have the blue, that looking device. Yeah. That's the LiDAR device.
What's that?
It's basically projecting laser outside and giving you 360-degree view. Oh, wow. And that's useful for object detection and collision avoidance. We also have a GNSS GPS solution that is giving us position on the road in a centimeter level precision.
Where is that? Which one is that? Is that this?
So
right
this is dual mode GNSS, so okay. GPS. It's so a typical precision level is 5 to 7 centimeters on the road. I will know where I am standing, and that is important when we want to know the relative position of the vehicle with respect to the road users. Okay. So the vehicle would then be able to detect in relation to the pedestrian how far it is and how quickly it needs to come to a stop.
Okay, so Area X.O will do this. Will provide the vehicle, and then the different companies that have their sensors and want to test their effectiveness will come here and use this. Now, can I? I got to go in the car. I have to. Come on, let's just see what's going on in here now. So, what you got in here?
I would invite from the other side. I'll show you.
Yeah, go on the other side. On yeah. Okay, let me do that. Let's go for a little walk here and see what's going on. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. So look at that.
This is basically, we have the trunk, we have the computer sitting in the trunk, which is connected to this TV screen, and everything that the vehicle will do, I can control it from this screen.
Okay.
And the idea is that we can run this on an autonomous route from point A to point B, and based on how you have defined the trajectory, the vehicle will follow that same trajectory in an autonomous fashion. So we are able to kind of have this for companies who would like to get their sensors integrated, run this in autonomous mode, and collect and improve their technologies.
Okay. Divy, in your estimation, how far away are we, especially here in Canada with the snow and our different seasons, how far away are we from seeing autonomous vehicles on the road?
Autonomous vehicle adoption at a wider scale in a public environment is still some way to go. I would say if you were to project years out, I would say somewhere 5 to 10 years where you will see more commercially validated products on the road. But before that, I think where you will see traction is also autonomy solutions in a contained setting.
Okay.
Right? So we have at this site, we have a smart farm area where you have autonomous tractors.
Okay.
So a tractor can be run autonomously in a field because you don't have pedestrians.
Sure.
So another example could be, let's say, a zoo where you have point A to point B, and it's a controlled risk. It's a predictable path.
Sure.
So wherever you have a controlled risk and understood risk, autonomous solution can work. However, to have a 12-month operation, we want to make sure that even in inclement weather conditions, the sensors perform with the same performance levels as in the summer.
This is so important and so fascinating to see this burgeoning technology. That's what's happening here. We're not that far away, but we're getting there, and it's really neat to be in this autonomous vehicle. I had to go inside the car. I had to go inside and just kind of see what was going on here.
Right.
This is really neat. It's good to know that there's so many companies out there using Area X.O to improve their technology, and you just gave us a tour of how it's all done. Thank you so much, Divy. Really appreciate your time.
I'm appreciative of yours as well. And quickly, I'll just show you here, just in terms of the visuals. So this is the view from the vehicle. This is what the vehicle sees right now. And even the cameraman might want to have a quick peek at this.
You're going to want to come back. You got to double back here. I'm not sure if you can get this because there is a bit of a reflection.
There's a screen on the
but
back as well. You can,
yeah.
Or I can maybe move this.
Does that help? You think you got that? That's great. What are we looking at?
So what we're looking here is it's a top-down view of the vehicle, and you see these colorful blobs.
Yes.
These colorful blobs are the reflection from the sensor on the rooftop. So this is live. This is live. Basically, and if the gentleman if he walks in front of the vehicle, you'll see that blob in front of the vehicle.
Okay, well, you know what I got to do? I got to go walk in front of the vehicle.
Okay.
You hold the mic.
All right.
Let me go see.
Let's see.
Let's go see.
Okay, we see her in front. Do you see her? I think. Yeah. Yes, I do see you. Yeah, there's one blob walking in front, and that's my vulnerable road user.
Well, and hopefully I wasn't a very big blob. Hopefully I was a nice, slim, trim blob, is what I'm hoping.
It was fit to scale, yes.
Thank you very much. Divy, this has been so much fun, really insightful. It's fascinating to see the technology in the works now improving on itself right here at Area X.O. Thank you so much. And TCXpo continues on.
Absolutely, and we are at a stage where we are trying to advance these technologies. We have the right building blocks at a site like Area X.O, and living and learning. We want to improve these technologies and help in commercialization and adoption.
Thank you.
Thank you.